Hello, if you are here, that means that you have purchased or are considering purchasing my simple Teachers Pay Teachers new store banner kit. The name is exactly what it says it is simple. There's not a whole lot of constrictions or anything like that where you have to add in photos, where you have to add in graphics. It really just allows you to have that leniency and flexibility and creativity that you want for your store. In the product description page, I mentioned something about using Canva. And if you don't want to use the PowerPoint or the Keynote files that I've included to make your banner, then you can pull those JPEGs into Canva. What you're going to do first is go to canva.com, which is where I am here. And if you don't have a Canva account, that's okay. To create one, it is free. Once you've created your free account, you'll be greeted with a screen just like this one with your initials in the top right corner here. And next to it, you're going to do create a design. We're going to click on that. You'll see a lot of pre-made options here, but we are going to go down to the custom size at the bottom. For the custom size for the new banners, the width is 1200 by 320. And you want to make sure that that is set to pixels. And then we're going to click Create New Design. You can see that you're met with a blank screen here and multiple options that you could actually pull in and edit on your own. What you need to know about Canva is the licensing and copyright may not be able to carry through depending on what you're using and what version of Canva that you have. You'll notice also that some of the options have a little crown in the bottom left or bottom right corner. That means that those are pro images. Those cannot be used unless you have a pro account, but there are plenty of other free options that you can use. To pull in my JPEGs for the product, you'll go to the product download and you'll see your PowerPoint template, your Keynote template, and then a folder that says JPEGs. You will see all the JPEGs. Something to note is if I go into the info, the dimensions are 3333 by 888. That is okay. That does translate to 1200 by 320. So what we're going to do now is go to the left column about halfway down where we're going to go to uploads. And you can see I've already uploaded a couple here, but we're going to start from scratch. Upload files. And then you'll navigate to where you need to go, but I'm just going to pull one in. I like blue, so I'm going to do a blue one. And once it's finished uploading, it'll show here. You can drag that into your project and then resize it to fit the screen here. So this option I like because it allows for your logo to just kind of sit right here, and it points to the down below where it says follow me, here's my store link, and here's my follow button, etc. And you can do whatever you want here. You can write text that says, you know, click to follow my store. All resources are 50% off for the first 24 hours like I have. You can pull in all sorts of various text and elements. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and lock this image. I have already actually locked it, but to lock it, you'll go to the image, click on it. You'll right click on the image, go down to lock, and select lock. And now you'll see this little closed key lock up at the top. This will make it so that when you drag in elements, it doesn't like replace your whole image, because your image does act like a placeholder. If you drag the rainbow or the flower or something into it, it will fill up the whole image. Locking it makes sure that you don't have that happen to you. You can see some of my recently used elements. I like to use flowers a lot in my things. So I can add in a flower, I can add in a rainbow if I want to. You can drag and resize these elements as much as you need to. And then when you want to add text, you go to the same column over here under Elements, it says Text. And you can select any of the pre-made options that you want here. There's a lot to offer. Again, if it has the crown, that means it's Pro, so it's not available. For the sake of just for time here, I pulled in this one. Oops. And if you don't like certain things, you can, of course, delete it and edit it to your liking. But like, for example, of course, I wouldn't use this because it's overlapping here. But this is just really a tutorial to show you how to use Canva. When you are finished, you can go up to Share, and then you will go to Download. The size you can see here is 1200 by 320, even though we used that 3333 by 888 dimension earlier. It is still 1200 by 320 here. The suggested is a PNG, but for the sake of TPT, we're just going to go JPEG. You'll download it. And there it is, and it'll be ready for your upload into TPT.